During the Jalsa, thousands of volunteers and workers, men, women, children, and the elderly, all continuously strive to serve not only Ahmadis but also non-Ahmadi guests from around the world who are attending the Jalsa. As a result of this service, they are silently conveying the true message of Islam, Ahmadiyyat. The volunteers also include those working in MTA and the press and media team who work diligently and tirelessly to broadcast and convey the proceedings of the Jalsa and the message of Islam and Ahmadiyyat to various news outlets around the world. They too are deserving of thanks. This year again, many youth volunteers from the Ahmadiyya Youth Association Canada and youth from Australia came and assisted with the wind-up after Jalsa. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, prayed that Allah reward them for their efforts. The expression of thanks from others should move them to become more humble and to work harder. At the same time, they must remember to remain thankful to God for granting them the opportunity to serve the guests of the promised Messiah alayhi salam. Impressions of guests from around the world. A minister from the Gambia said that seeing the Jalsa led him to a deep-rooted realization that this grand event is rooted in selfless service and silent, unshakable sacrifice. His heart was moved that such a large-scale event began from a small event in Guardian, attended by 75 people initially, and has now turned into a global event, attended by tens of thousands. He was also surprised that such a large event did not require any police presence, yet all the arrangements were attended to by volunteers who were professionals in their fields, whether engineers or doctors. He was moved by the sights and sounds of the international birth ceremony, where he saw a strong human chain connected to the Khalifa of the time. He expressed that he is convinced that the Ahmadiyya community's success is not due to any worldly means, but as a result of its righteousness. A former governor from Senegal said that what impressed him the most about the Jalsa was the organization of the event. The volunteers were kind and always available. He listened to all the speeches attentively, and he appreciated the various language translations that were available. The main message that he took away was love, peace, and brotherhood. A lawyer from Luxembourg said that the 3 days of Jalsa have become some of the most important days of his life. He had never attended such a large-scale event, and that too organized by volunteers. It seemed to him that the attendees were all part of one family. Every volunteer worked with a smile on their face and served everyone as if they were the most important person at the event. He was also moved by the sight of the international birth and seeing everyone pledge allegiance at the hand of the Caliph of the time. He was also able to meet His Holiness, may Allah be his helper. A new convert to Ahmadiyyat from Christianity said that he had always been told that faith and music were intricately linked. However, he never felt a connection to faith through music. After becoming a Muslim, he began offering prayer, but he was unable to develop fervency. When he took part in the international birth ceremony, he was finally moved to fervent prayers and felt as though he was able to develop a spiritual connection with God in that moment. This feeling persisted in the prayer that took place after the international birth. He was so entranced and moved by this that as he left the Jalsa hall, he didn't even realize that he had forgotten to put his shoes on. A volunteer saw that he did not have any shoes on, and so he offered him his own shoes, which also moved him a great deal. A professor from Czech Republic said that he cannot express his true sentiments about the Jalsa into words, and said that he would go back and tell his colleagues and students that this is a spiritually moving event that they must experience for themselves. He was very pleased to meet the Ahmadis and was pleased to see how a belief was bringing together people from all over the world in a bond of love and brotherhood. After the address of the Khalifa, he said that he gained a deeper understanding of Islam and righteousness. A professor of law from the United States said that he has attended various conventions around the world, but the Jalsa Salana UK stands in a category of its own. He met people from over 100 countries. He said that the peaceful and loving atmosphere was truly unique. He appreciated the various exhibitions and was moved to see high-level professionals in various fields rendering volunteer service for the Jalsa. A representative of El Salvador in the Central American Parliament also attended the Jalsa UK for the first time. His main takeaway was how we should live our daily lives, likening it to a branch that dries up when separated from the tree because the tree gives it life. In the same way, if we separate from God, then we too will become lifeless. He also appreciated His Holiness May Allah be his helper's guidance in his addresses regarding marital peace as well. Upon meeting His Holiness May Allah be his helper, he realized that His Holiness is truly well acquainted with his community all around the world. The Bulgarian Secretary General of Labour and Social Policy attended the Jalsa Salana UK and was impacted by the extraordinary scope of the Jalsa site and the temporary city that was created. He found the speeches during the Jalsa intellectually stimulating and very informative. He was also moved by the various exhibitions which he thought were excellently presented. A professor from Kosovo, renowned for his academic standing and achievements, also attended the Jalsa. He said he saw a practical image of respect and organization in every department, which was truly worth appreciating. He was met by everyone with heartfelt and joyful hospitality, which left a great and positive impact upon him. In this era, when there are so many misconceptions about religion in various parts of the world, the message delivered by His Holiness May Allah be his helper in his speech proved extremely timely and beneficial. A journalist from Bolivia also attended the Jalsa and described it as an amazing experience. He said that this event would remain imprinted upon his heart forever and was such that could lead to recognizing God. He said that this event dispels the age-old notion that Islam oppresses women. Indeed, this event shows how Islam honors, respects, and empowers women. A journalist from Belgium said he was particularly impressed by His Holiness' address to the ladies, in which he advised not only to obtain religious knowledge but secular knowledge as well, and encouraged them to excel in every field. Press coverage of the annual convention. Through the efforts of the press and media team, the Times in the UK also covered the event. There were 16 print articles about the Jalsa with a readership of 10 million. There were 35 radio programs and 6 TV programs with an estimated viewership of 7.2 million. There were 530,000 views on social media, and another report mentions millions of views. The press and media teams themselves reached 528,000 people. There were 157 news reports prepared in Africa, reaching 6.3 million households. More than 18 African TV channels broadcast the Jalsa, reaching an estimated 3.5 million people in Africa. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, prayed that may Allah establish the positive impacts of this Jalsa upon members of the community, while also guiding non-Ahmadis as well and bringing them towards the true Islam.